Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general collective weekend vibe reading. This isn't for any specific zodiac sign, so as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Know that time as well as the energy is fluid and the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. It is August 21st. As I'm recording this, we currently have Sun in Leo, Moon is in Leo as well. We will also have the new moon this weekend. So I do have a lot planned this weekend. And I was going to do the new moon reading, but I just had the inkling of not to do it because the way that I like to do my moon readings is I like for the moon to at least be close to or already in the sign before I do the reading. But this new moon is taking place at 0 degrees, of Virgo. But right now the moon is only at about 14 degrees of Leo. So I decided to, do two separate readings. I'll try to get the new moon reading out for Saturday. But we'll see how time goes because like I said, I have a busy weekend ahead. But yeah, we're gonna jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this weekend. I won't be, surprised if, some of the new moon energy doesn't come through for this reading because it will be, the new moon throughout the weekend. But, we'll see. Whatever needs to come out will come out. I'm starting out with the Psychic Tarot deck, and then I have the Wild Unknown Tarot deck that I'll be using. So let's see. We're gonna do one more. See what the weekend is looking like. Hopefully I can keep this under an hour. Bottom of the deck we have truth in this deck, which is judgment. And I'm hearing the other side. So someone could be, in a decisive energy this weekend is what it feels like. As you see, he is standing on what looks to be like a scale. And although this is judgment and it says truth, I am feeling the justice card, which is Libra energy. And it almost makes me feel like if someone is wondering or feeling if they can, like almost in a way, take a leap of faith. Right now we have Mars in Libra, but it is opposing Saturn as well as Neptune in Aries. So it's making me feel like the Fool energy, but also like I almost feel like I hear someone's inner dialogue, like, can I make it? Can I make it? Up under that, we have the Waiting Game, which is like the Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands energy. It's basically like the energy kind of similar to this Judgment energy of like being at a crossroads. That indecisive energy. Up under that, we have Hope in this deck, which is the Star, which speaks to, having faith, having hope, The star is an energy of, wish fulfillment. It's an energy of healing. Then we have the Nine of Wands, which in this deck is spiritual strength. And then we have the Two of Swords, which is mental conflict. Again, more of that, indecisive. Someone could be feeling, very conflicted in regards to a decision or a choice or a move that they need to make. I just heard like calling on God with this hope and the Nine of Wands, with the Nine of Wands being like the wounded warrior is what it's looked at as. And then here we go. I knew I felt it. The Justice energy, balance in this deck. And just like I said, I don't know what decision someone is needing to make or wanting to make or thinking about making, but with the this is actually the Two of Pentacles in this deck, and it says movement, choices, and decisions. But it feels like someone who is in two minds about doing, what I'm hearing is doing what they know is right. And it may involve like, walking away from something that they, like, it honestly feels like with the Five of Cups here, like, how can I say this? It almost makes me feel like someone lost something, or they walked away from something or someone, and almost in a way like wondering if they made the right decision. But with this energy here, it feels like they feel like they don't. So it almost feels like what they're conflicted about is like how to make something right with the mental conflict, the Two of Swords, and the Justice card. Because whatever decision they made, it almost feels like in the past they are at this Five of Cups. Like it feels like someone lost something or someone that, brought them, happiness. I'm hearing, it was camaraderie, it was friendship, there was love in the situation. Yep. And then under that we have the Six of Cups, which says memories of love. Well, let's see what comes out. Yeah, I feel like someone is off center or off kilter. Needing to find some type of balance and or center for themselves or within themselves. But what's going on, Spirit? What's the overall energy? Ooh. This gave me the chills. We have the Moon coming out, which is the shadow card in this deck. And then we have the Lovers, which is harmony in this deck. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So what this feels like is like someone is facing, what I'm hearing is a harsh reality of a decision they made, because the Lovers can also represent a decision or a connection. With the Tower here. And then up under that, we have the Seven of Swords. This almost feels like an energy of like something being exposed with the Seven of Swords and the Tower here. Like the Tower, like this person, like I said, I felt like the energy of, someone facing the harsh reality. And in this depiction, you see the mask is off. Like the person is looking at, they're saying the destruction of a connection. or a decision. It was either a decision caused this like it I don't know, it almost makes it feel like someone is being seen for who they really are. And know that you can be, this could be your energy, or this may be the energy of someone, you know, you're energetically connected to. Or it may have nothing to do with you at all. So don't try to make it fit. Now I'm starting to feel fear off of this moon card. I don't know if someone may struggle with a fear of intimacy, because that's what I'm getting now. So they self-sabotaged a connection. And it's almost like if this is a connection, you know, no matter the caliber or the structure of it, could be a friendship, could be a past romantic lover, a friend, whatever the case may be, it's almost like they're just now seeing like the part they played in it, how they deceived themselves. And the reality of it is they're saying jarring, because they were supposed to, like, in a way, work. It's like this person worked against their intuition. Instead of working with it, they worked against it, with the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess here. It's almost like they let fear and doubt, and for some of them, like, they just self-sabotaged it with the Seven of Swords because of like truly because of fear, because they didn't want to be seen. They didn't want to, you know, someone to see them for what was, you know, up under the mask. So it almost feels like this person may suffer from some type of insecurity when they should have invested in the direction of what their intuition was telling them. But it's almost like this person didn't with the Two of Wands here, the waiting game, I hate to say it, but it's almost like they didn't want to wait. They didn't want to wait and see what could have come from, you know, either making a different decision or following what their intuition was telling them. It's like this is like someone that needs like instant results. Can I get one more, please, Spirit? As it pertains to this energy of the weekend. Yeah, the world coming out. So there was some type of ending, either an ending of a connection or an ending of how can I say this? A decision that caused an ending. I'm hearing the energy of, I'm hearing the word humbled. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. Which is normally like a card of, you know, collaboration, it's teamwork, it's, it's working together with others or another. And I feel like just because of how he's depicted on this card, it's almost like someone thought that they're like, it's almost like the recognition or attention or even like, I'm almost getting like the card of expectation. Like what they thought they were going to get out of or based off of a decision that they made. It's almost like it's putting a spotlight on this person, and in a way like they're being humbled. Yeah, it's like this person lacked patience. We have the Power card, which is the Strength card in this deck. We have the Destiny card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Patience card, which is Temperance. Yeah, it's almost like this person tried to control a situation, like tried to control in a, you know, quote unquote fate or destiny. But it's like they just, it was because, like, again, with this Patience card, it's like this person lacked patience. So because they lacked patience, they ended up at this, like, how can I say it? It's the Five of Wands, but it says obstacles and challenges, and I'm almost feeling it like the Five of Pentacles. Like they found themselves like on, like, the only way I could say it is like the losing end of this situation. Because it was like the need to control, like, almost created more conflict for this person. Or the impatience. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What's going on, Spirit? What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this weekend? Can I get that one more? All right. Ooh. So bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. And I feel like, yeah, like I said, I feel like even with this card right here, like there's a light or a lantern or this flame, but it's a light that this person or you is like it's almost like what's hidden is being illuminated. But it feels like this person is like wanting to hide. Like, you see how the turtle is ducked off in the shell? Like, this person does not want to be seen. Double confirmation with the Three of Wands showing up again. Then we have a Queen of Swords. Feminine air energy. And then, what is this? The Six of Wands. And the King of Wands. Ooh. With the Father of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this masculine energy, this King of Wands, King of Swords, what I'm hearing is, I'm hearing that their view changed. Something in regards to like their sight or the clarity or some type of information. There's some type of undeniable truth with the Ace of Swords that this masculine energy has become privy to. And it's almost like with the King of Wands, they want to, you know, take some type of action. There could have been an expectation on a feminine energy. Like they were expecting like this feminine energy to like almost help elevate them with the Six of Wands. Like almost get them to the next level. But I hate to say this, and I don't know, because like I'm feeling the energy's kind of crazy. Like I don't even feel like this is your energy if you're the watcher. I feel like whoever is in this feminine energy, it feels like someone this masculine may have been dealing with on the outside. Like I feel like they lied. They lied about something. Because the sword is down. Normally I wouldn't say that about a Queen of Wands. Because she's normally, you know, direct and upfront and truthful. But I feel like there's a lie. Like they lied about something because her sword is down. Where in the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, the swords are up. And it's almost like what this masculine knew is like, or maybe even intuited as a King of Swords, it's finding out like it's an undeniable truth with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, see, and it's almost like with the Nine of Wands here and the Empress, it's like, how can I say this? Like, you know how they say you take one step forward and get knocked 10 steps back? This masculine was, he had or had some type of truth in regards to an Empress energy, which I feel like would be you. If you're the watcher, male or female, doesn't matter. But whatever decision that they made or the expectation that they had in regards to a Queen of Swords, like it's almost like they got knocked down all the way to the bottom. Like, so now they have to go back to like step one. And you could have walked away from this person with the Eight of Cups. But let's see. Can I get one for Shadow, please, Spirit? Why is Shadow, the moon, out here? Yeah. We have the nine. Oh no, we have the Seven of Wands and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this person, especially with this energy coming here, excuse me. Let's actually, hold on, the Six of Wands. Yeah, they had a fear of intimacy, of moving towards, you know, a balanced, you know, connection. Something that, where there was mutual feelings. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Hold on. I just want to see something. Why can't I find this card now? Okay. So wait, this was the Six of Wands. I was right. This looks like this is the Six of Swords, excuse me. But either way, both the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords are cards of, movement, of moving forward. But now it even makes more sense knowing that this is the Six of Wands and that's the Six of Swords. This person, again, they wanted they wanted to be like seen or recognized for something, which contributed to a decision that they made. But it almost like it blew up. We seen the Tower. Can I get one for harmony, please? They're saying the optics, the optics. So it's like someone made a decision that was strictly based off of how something looked. Or the appearance of something. Whether it was how, if it was a person, how one person, looked over the other. Which is I don't know. But I just keep hearing the optics, the optics. Or maybe it's even give me a second. Okay. If this person struggles with empathy or intimacy, probably empathy too. If this person struggled with intimacy, it's almost like they may have preferred partners or people that, looked as looked like, I don't want to say, I hate to say it like this because I don't want to say somebody looks rough, but it's almost like they prefer their partners to look rough versus someone that looks soft and almost sensual, because it would mean that, by being with someone who is very soft and loving and nurturing, but it shows on them physically, would make other people perceive this masculine to be the same way. So it's almost like they preferred people that were how can I say this? It's so weird how I'm feeling it. They would prefer someone that doesn't public displays of affection in a way. They don't want that. They're not the type to want to hold hands or be all loved up or but I don't know, that feels kind of weird. It kind of feels if this is a physical male, they preferred masculine women because of how it looked. So it wouldn't make them look soft by being with a feminine woman. Oh, this is weird. Can I get one for harmony? They preferred feminines that look kind of rough and rugged and almost hard on the outside. And that's not to say this person is not, or whoever they were attracted to were not attractive, but it's almost I don't know, it's kind of off-putting in a way. But it was because of how it looked. Then this person, being with someone who was, very feminine, and it showed. Yeah. See? It's they don't want people to see that they're as soft as, a feminine energy with the sun coming out here. Yeah. And for some of them, they're realizing what a fool they were. Yeah, because it's foolish. It doesn't make any sense. And it's almost like with this Fool energy too, it's like, dang, I should have just went for it. I should have just did it, because it was so like, it was like, with the Four of Swords, there was a lot of like peace and almost tranquility that this connection that they no longer have brought to them. Can I get one for the world, please? Like the happiness, the playfulness. Yeah, oh, the Death card. We have the Death card coming out. Scorpio energy. And this just makes me feel like, Scorpio represents change and transformation. And like I said, for some of them, whatever decision that they made, it's almost like, especially with the Page of Wands here, like this person is having to like start from scratch. Because with the Four of Pentacles, which is normally, it could be a card of holding on, but it's like control. This person, it's like control has been relinquished from them. With the Tower and the Four of Pentacles. And it's almost like this person is now having to like, again, like start fresh. With this, whatever decision they made, or the loss of a connection, it closed out a cycle and began another one, which was almost like, it feels like this person was almost forced to change. Can I get one for the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups? The Six of Swords and the Two of Cups. Yeah. So there's a lot of, this is just reiterating the fear and the anxiety of being close to another person. The feelings that, like, I could just keep getting the word intimacy. Yeah. And it's almost like this person is kicking themselves, because it's like they, as the Chariot, it's almost like they're in a, like, they're unable to like move forward, or like this person doesn't know how. But it's emotional. The emotions are, that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. The emotions are coming forward, possibly from you walking away from this person, which ignited, it like caused, with the Ace of Wands, their feelings to like ignite. And they're realizing that instead of walking away from it, because we have the King of Swords here, they should have like ran towards it. But the fear wouldn't let them. The fear of, someone seeing and feeling, how they felt about them. And like almost having it like, it was almost too much for this person. So they ran. Can I get one for the Sun, please? Like, yeah, having someone that feels the same way about them that they feel about you. Can I get one for the Sun? Yeah. We have the King of Swords. They get it now though. They get it, yeah, they definitely get it now. It's almost like for some of them they're understanding like now, if you are the feminine energy on this side, like of the connection that blew up, I'm hearing like for eternity. It was supposed to, you know, get them to, it was supposed to move them forward. It was supposed to help them overcome this Nine of Wands, but instead, with the decision that they made and going towards another person or, you know, place or thing, it's almost like they forfeited their Ace of Cups. Like an opportunity for true love. Can I get one more to go with this Nine of Swords, please? Yep, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, this person could have been afraid of stability, afraid of, you know, like it's almost like this person was afraid of peace. Like all they've known was a life of chaos and like dysfunction in a way. With the Four of Swords here. So it's like they didn't want to be seen as someone that, especially with this King of Pentacles here. Let me get another one before I say this. Give me one for the King of Pentacles. Too many. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Page of Wands coming out again. And then the World. Yeah, it's like this person didn't want to be looked at as someone who, like, I guess the only way I can say it is that loves love. They wanted to be seen as a King of Pentacles, like, through and through. Like very hard and, like, almost, like, fixated and, like, it's almost stubborn. It's like they wouldn't allow themselves to, like, enjoy, like the perks of being intimate with another person. But it's almost like with the Page of Wands here, like this person and being like this, or having this mindset, or wanting, you know, to be perceived as this Ten of Pentacles or King of Pentacles, was very, like, immature of them. Yeah, they may be grown, but and look grown on the outside, but on the inside, they're really like this little kid. So it's almost like this King of Pentacles energy was like the mask. That's what they just said, the mask. I was going to say a cover-up. Can I get one for the Death card, please? We have Justice. And the Two of Wands. Yeah, it's like this person had a skewed view of what value is. Because up under the Two of Wands, we have the Magician, the Hierophant, and the Page of Pentacles. And it's almost like, especially with this Magician and the Hierophant, it's like, okay, Spirit is giving me so much. The Justice card. This person was caught at a crossroads between doing what was right and like what they could. Because remember, the Magician, yes, he has everything he needs, but he's also a master of illusions. He, is a magician. He uses manipulation to his advantage. And it's almost like this person is now looking back like at this Hierophant, looking, as the Page of Pentacles, looking at this energy. It's like this person is looking forward and back at the same time, where they had a skewed, like a very immature view, or immature set, I'll say, an immature set of values as the Hierophant, because that's what the Hierophant represents, Taurus energy. And it's almost like they're looking at how they compromised their values, what their true values were. Where they chose to be manipulative as the Magician or wanting to be in control, it actually, like, they chose that instead of doing what was right, which would have been to, change this narrative. I'm gonna get another one for this Death card. Can I get another one for Death? So in a way, with this Justice card, it's like karma. Yep. This person may struggle with following through on things with Temperance, because that's the patience energy. They didn't have the patience to allow like something to take its natural course, which would have been, a long-lasting change, something that would have been beneficial with the Ten of Pentacles here. It's almost like this person didn't look before they leaped. With the Moon and the Fool here, they just, like, they're very impulsive. Give me one for this King of Swords. They're a very impulsive person, but it's almost like in losing this connection, they're, and them having the clarity with the Sun, they're wiser now. The Two of Pentacles. Now it's like seeing the decision that they should have made. Yep. The action that they should have took. With the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. But they were looking at it from the Page of Swords perspective. But now they're a King of Swords. So there was a maturation that happened. And it's showing that their choice should have been the Queen of Wands. And then what did I say? I felt it. The Five of Pentacles. Now there's regret. There's a feeling or a sense of abandonment. Because I feel like if this is you as that Queen of Wands, and I will say that this Queen of Wands is not that Queen of Swords energy we've seen. You like had to protect yourself from this person. But You see how she's very protective over those eggs. Like she is someone that, you know, nurtures and cares. Although she's a Queen of Wands. Which would be the same as the Empress. It's like, I feel like this Queen of Wands is so powerful. Like I can feel like the energy radiating off of this card. So if this is you, it's almost like you could have, how can I say, it's like your energy like blew back, like not in a bad way, but it is so powerful that it, like in a way, I'm not gonna say it pushed this masculine away, but it was like, it was very forceful, but not in a negative way. Like it wasn't intentional. It's just that you're someone who, you know how to use and utilize your power for, you know, what it's for. It's not used to control. Give me one more for this Mother of Wands. Like you didn't use it. You didn't misuse your power where this masculine did. That's what I feel like. You harnessed it. Give me one for this Mother of Wands, this Queen of Wands. That was the Tower that tried to come out. So this is the energy in which that connection like blew up. And it's almost like the Tower, like you were the Tower for this person. So you withdrew. We have a Queen of Cups coming out. You withdrew your energy to self-preserve as the Seven of Swords. But it's almost, yeah, you had to. You had to preserve your legacy, to preserve your Ten of Pentacles. With the Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. And then up under that we have the Lovers. Yep. Give me one more for this feminine energy. The Six of Wands. And now they're like, again, as the King of Wands, the king that takes action, they're looking at where they should have, you know, they're seeing it now. It's almost like, I don't know what this person was trying to get or what they wanted to get. But it's like, it's like they wanted something like too fast. Like, yeah, it's just like they didn't have the patience. It's like they were like, I almost feel like, I want to say thirsty for attention. So being, you know, whatever decision that they made, it's almost like, as this feminine energy, you withdrew yours. You withdrew your emotions from this masculine. And I was like, all right, well, go get it. Go, whatever attention you want, go get it. And it's almost like the attention that this person is getting there, they don't like it now. Let's see what the Sun is. What's the Sun? And then we'll grab the guidance and advice. What's the Sun? Yep, the decision. That's what's being exposed. Yep. the decision. And with the Five of Swords, yeah, it's almost like, because the Five of Swords, that's an energy of needing to win at all costs. Like not caring who they hurt, and they severed something that would like had like there was, it's not even the potential, it would have gotten them to the level that they wanted to, but it just wasn't fast enough for them. So they chose a different path, they went a different route, and that route ended up bringing them back to zero. Yep. I was clarifying the Two of Wands, the Hangman. They could be finding themselves stuck in a situation where like now nobody wants to work with them. Nobody wants to, you know, collaborate or do anything with them with the, with the not the 10, with the Three of Pentacles. But with the Five of Wands, it's like, or if they are connecting to other people, now it's like they want to withdraw from them because it's just constant chaos. With the Five of Swords, it's constant. It could be fighting, arguing, bickering, drama. But you know what they say, you make your bed, you gotta lay in it. Show me this Hangman. I just heard like all's well that ends well. I'm not saying that it ends well for the, like it ended well for this person, but it's almost like, yeah, they may be stuck. They may have to repeat another cycle when they didn't have to. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lack of patience. Give me one for the Temperance. Too many. Can I get one for Temperance? Yeah. What's that commercial? Is it JG Wentworth? It's my money and I need it now. That was this person. And they see it. They realize it, you know, like it almost makes me want to say like shit don't happen overnight. Whatever this masculine wanted, is like they wanted it like instantly. They didn't want to, you know, put in the time, energy, effort. But now they're realizing that's what it takes if you want to build something with another person. But you can't control it. Because from the 7 to the 3 is the 4, that 4 of Pentacles that blew up. And it's like now they're just in conflict with themselves. And it's like, and everybody could see. And it's kind of like with the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, it's like repelling others. Like it's putting like a light bulb on top of other people's heads. Like, nah, I don't want to fuck with you. What's the guidance and advice for... Oh. Too many. Can I get less cards? What's the guidance and advice? The 9 of Wands. Can I get one for the 9 of Wands? Five of Pentacles still at the bottom. Yeah, so now this person is just feeling like, they're saying exiled. But and that makes sense, because like, will they be able to make it through? Like what I heard, will I be able to make it? Yeah, you're gonna be able to make it. Yeah, so it says spiritual strength. This card is coming forth to give you encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. Yep. We have the Six of Cups. So this person is really grappling like with their pattern, or some type of past pattern, which is almost like, especially with the Six of Cups, like like their fear of intimacy, their fear of abandonment, their fear of being like seen for who they really are. Can I get another one for this Nine of Wands? And it's like, no, now is the time. You have to basically like, you have to face you. You have to face your shadow. That was the Wheel of Fortune on that fell. Oh, that was the Eight of Pentacles. You gotta do the work now. The Nine of Wands, please, Spirit. 2 minutes. So we have the Ten of Cups coming out. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. This makes me feel like letting this person know, like, regardless of your past, this is still attainable. But you can't run and you can't hide. With the Seven of Swords, you can't run from it. You can't run from it. But it also makes me feel like with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups, there's a Four of Cups at play. Well, this person may also suffer from like fear of rejection. So it's like, damn, this person is learning, like, all of these lessons are hitting at once for this person. Why the Ten of Cups, Spirit? Yeah. You can't be afraid when, like, it almost makes you feel like when the energy of what you prayed for with the Ace of Pentacles, when you're presented with an opportunity, you can't, like, don't shy away from it. Because that Eight of Swords is the fear. This person has a fear of, like, also, like, of, like, their dreams coming true. This person is not optimistic at all. Like, they lack, like, I think I even felt this energy. Like, they lack optimism. They just, so the more you stay in this energy, the more this Ace of Pentacles is not going to be able to reach you. You're not going to recognize value when you see it, especially in feminine energy. You have to stop wanting it to like look a certain way, like on the outside. Like the outward appearance of, like, it makes me always want to say, like, or feel like saying things are not what they appear. Look, and both decks ended at the same card. The Two of Swords. You know what it makes me feel like saying? You know, like on the cars, and the mirror, it says things and the objects may appear, or may be closer than they appear. And what you wanted was like, it was right in your face. And it's almost like either you couldn't see it, you didn't want to see it, you wanted it to come in a certain way, whatever the case may be, but that's what it makes me feel like. Because that's what they're showing it to me. The side mirrors on a car. Wow. But it's your own mindset that's keeping you stuck. This is a lot. But that's it, y'all. As always, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I definitely tried to keep it under an hour, but we didn't do too bad. We went over just a little bit. I hope everyone enjoys, their weekend. Stay safe. Like I said, the new moon reading will be out at some point this weekend. But if I didn't already say it, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope it resonated for some of you, and if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. But I'll see y'all on the next one. All right? Later.